drop the ball, you can shoot. But we're hopping right on in, guys.
Yeah.
It's taking place here. We've got a Cantro on board here on the side of Flippers down, and yeah, he's already pushing top middle pretty heavily, and he's going to get a back smack. Two members of Inept going down, but looks like
Yeah. That was
Tango.
a great back smack. I
Yeah,
mean, two of his members were down, and Morris didn't even see him there. I'm not sure how Morris didn't see him. He walked right by him and got the free back smack. As you know, they had control over here this side. They're trying to get the overshoot. It looks like they're probably going to be able to get that popped off. They do not actually. He actually moves it towards Mega Man Matt, who has not picked it up yet. But with the heat wave, they should be able to get that overshoot, and they got the ball, and it's going towards that C hold, which we both were talking about, where we
yep.
like it. All four up and get overshield and a C hold, and two going down. This is a great start for the squad of Inept, especially since they didn't have control of the overshield. It looked sort of like, Flippers Down was going to get that overshield easy.
Yeah, and like I was about to, finish my sentence here. We got the oddball guy. Like he's positioned pretty much in the middle of where his team's at. He has that ability to drop it and slay with his teammates, or rotate it towards the favorable side. But all of his teammates are actually down. He's going to go ahead and play that. Very smart move on his part, but he's going to get wiped. And you got a fresh spawn here down bottom middle, and this is where all the action's about to start taking place here. Flippers down, trying to get some points on the board. They pick it up a little bit too early. This is the point where you should have acted a little bit more quickly, but you didn't get the slays, and now the momentum is back in Inept's favor here. It's pretty much a standoff here at the current moment.
Yeah, and there was a move we saw it for a momentarily, where one of the side of Flippers Down actually spawned in mud, and he immediately rushed into the B spawn and attacked the guy in garage with some of his teammates down. So he kind of, they had sort of a setup on C where if they had grabbed it and taken it there early, if he had stayed there to protect, they would have had a setup. But him pushing the garage, it just totally took him out of position, to pull it to C.
Yeah, and right now, like Inept's doing a really good job of just like getting those slays, and they've got pretty much control. Well, actually, I'll take that back because we got Flippers down pushing up really quickly as I speak, and the ball guy actually gets taken down. Flippers down going to play that ball out. Very, pretty much a smart move there because they do have two members down, and Inept's got a nice lead, but will we see Flippers down make a comeback here?
Yeah, I mean, Inept's got a solid lead, but it's not like, it's not a huge lead. It's a little bit of 30-point lead. That's a big snipe by Mega Man Matt, as he's doing work and he's getting the ball and he's being a distraction until his teammates spawn up, and they all spawned on C, and he's doing the smart thing. He sees that his teammates have spawned on C, and he's trying to rotate it right to them, which is just a really smart play. And here comes the flank, but he's flanking him by himself. I'm not sure who that is for Flippers Down. He does get a kill, and he is going to push the oddball, and Mega Man Matt makes him double kill. Great double kill by Cantro. He's going for the triple. He gets it.
Woo!
He gets the overkill. What a freaking move.
This is where you want to take full advantage of that momentum you just created for your team. He's on a killing spree, and they're doing a great job already. They're moving that ball towards the tower. This is the setup you need. And, at this moment, you need to create continuous pressure on the map to keep Inept from, pushing up. And Cantro's doing a great job of that. And as his teammate does get a trade as well, you got two members down. You got actually make that three down for Flippers down now. This is where Inept can turn the thing around and, break that setup. So we'll see what's going to play out here in just the next few moments.
Yeah, this overshield's going to be big. Let's see who gets the overshield. The overshield hasn't been a huge asset. It hasn't been utilized to get a ton of ball time yet. But this next team that gets the overshield probably will get the next ball hold, and double kill from Paladin, really helping his team out. His teammate had rotated the ball. He did go down, but they're still milking some time. He doesn't really know where the side of Flippers Down is spawned, but his teammate there, Morris, is really helping out. Their team shooting. They're really pushing these guys out at back B, and now we got Paladin with the ball, just getting scrappy time.
Yeah, and Indep's they've been doing a fantastic job of just scrapping up a little bit of time here and there. Getting nice chunks of ball time here, and this is not a bad position to hold it if you want to play it, but it's not preferable in my opinion. But yeah, he's just scrapping time. I mean, they only got 5 seconds left. They're doing a great job. They've got flippers down have all the pressure on them to perform, some decent halo here, but they're gonna go ahead and move that ball towards A. The setup we talked about as one of the more difficult setups. So we'll see how well they hold it here.
Well, and ever since that back smack that Morris suffered at the very beginning of the game, he is popping off for his team. He's 17 kills, 6 assists, and only 6 deaths. He's really pacing the entire lobby. There is a decent amount of kills coming out of it looks like a Cantro when he got that overkill, but they kind of slowed him down, and you know that's going to be the round one going to the side of the Inept. Pretty close,
I mean,
pretty
yeah, it was
close.
it was Flippers down had some really good moments there. They just couldn't capitalize, with the scrappy ball time that Inept was putting up. But this is a fresh new round, so let's see how it plays out. They did get that A spawn over there, and they're doing a good job right now of putting pressure towards the bottom of the middle of the map. Let's just see how that plays out.
Yeah, and getting two down here,
Ooh,
that's big. But they get two down, they get three
ooh,
down. But
okay.
Morris uses the noob combo. Man, he takes out one and he delays, this team from picking up the ball, and he delays them from getting control of the overshield as he's playing a little sneaky on that key door with his heat wave as he's going for the overshield right now, and he's going to get it.
Yeah, and one thing you didn't really see in the last few seasons previously was that you didn't see a lot of plasma pistol gunplay. Now you're going to see a lot more of that, just especially since the buff, because that thing is very deadly now since they did upgrade it. And the tracking is just phenomenal, and you're really going to need to put that to work. When you have a guy that's running around with OS and Heatwave, is Morris is just putting extreme amounts of damage down, and he's continuously just putting pressure on to put this down here.
I mean, he is just on a tear right now. He's got
Yeah,
another double kill. He's looking for the triple until he gets naded by his teammate. And he's really just popping off. He's picking up in round two where he left off in round one. He's 24 kills, 9 assists, and 7 deaths. Really great game so far out of him.
this is actually pretty good ball rotation in my opinion. I mean, he noticed that Flippers down was pretty much dominantly coming in from the nest side of the map, and he opted to rotate it A. I mean, right now he doesn't have a whole lot of help, but it could have played out in his favor. It was a good thought. I mean, it might not play out like he wanted it, but it was a good thought. He could have just played it, in my opinion, and maybe just put a little bit of damage down on Flippers down. But now they have a decent setup here that could work out for him, as two members do go down for Inept, and Inept is actually doing a good job of maintaining pressure. So this is a little bit more of a contested round, in my opinion, a little bit more even than the last one.
Yeah, and that's a big OS for Tango Enforcer. It's allowing him to, he's kind of fighting like 2-on-3 over here, and he's been able to just play his life well since that overshield was in his possession. And they got a little bit of scrappy time. He's delayed the push of Inept. He's kind of slowed them down, not allowing them to pick up that ball when his teammates were down and get their own setup. So, like you said, really contested match so far.
Yeah, we have Chibius here doing some work. He's one shot. He's gonna opt to stay alive and keep presence on this side of the map. But Paladin is scrapping up some more time here. This is what we saw in that first round in up. They were getting that time, but he played it, and he shot with his teammate, which is always a good decision. You're in that moment there. So he did a good job there. He's going to lay down a few more shots, picks that player off from Flippers down. He's going to have three members of Flippers down pushing towards the screen side, but he's going to get cleaned up. But we got two members. It's a 2-on-2 situation here, as one does spawn up for Flippers down, and Darth Chibius just trying to make his way into the A base here and gain a little bit of momentum for his team.
Yeah, and you can say Contro is really caught up in the Slays category with Morris. It's kind of a Morris and Contro, battle for the top Slays, and it's kind of translated into this being a much closer round, I think, than the last round, as it seems to be. And maybe I don't know if that's what you think, C4, but a lot of the holes have been in this A garage where it's kind of hard to get a lot of time. So maybe that's why we're having just a little more trading of the ball every time there's a break, and not like a significant amount of time, even though it does look like Inept's got a decent amount so
Yeah,
far.
yeah, and what you're seeing both teams really duke it out, but they're not fully slaying out each other. So like you have this continuous fight where half your team's dead, but the other half pushes in, and they're killing that other half of the opposing team, and then, it's just a back and forth, back and forth. It's very hard to you know to get control, if you're pushing like that. But Tango is going to go ahead and opt to move it towards tower, the preferable setup. He does got two members over here. They're doing a good job of working together, and they've got one of the first, I would say, decent setups that we've seen in this round. So, but yeah, he's got one member down. He knows somebody's nearby. He's gonna
Oh,
creep
that
up.
was sneaky. If he had gotten the pistol
Ooh,
assassination there, I mean, probably the right play is just to play it there. But he was going for the sneaky assassination route.
it
Didn't
could
end
have
up
worked.
working out in his favor, unfortunately. As now he's given the setup right to Inept, and back and forth we go. As you know, they seem to have a setup here. Whether they'll hold it for how long they'll hold it is remains to be seen.
Yeah, if it would have worked, it would have been a nice, like, one kill play. But like, unfortunately, I mean, in my opinion, he could have just dropped it or played it like you said, and just put damage down. Because I mean, there was multiple members of Inept right there, and now they have the setup. As Flippers down is spawning on the other side of the map. They're kind of fanning out. You got one member solo over here. Actually does have one member spawn next to him, so maybe they can make a sandwich play here. And just hit Inept from both sides. As this Paladin is going to get a cleanup, and we're going to see Flippers down go three down. So I mean, it's just
Yeah.
great,
He
great.
went for the highlight play, and
Yeah.
the highlight play didn't end up working out. And even if he had gotten
And
the back,
we're gonna see rockets get fought here at the very beginning. Flippers down spawn in C base. Inept's gonna spawn over here on A side. A side is probably, in my opinion, the better spawn, but we'll see how this plays out. As we do see two members of Inept going down early on here. Flippers down get control of those rockets, but looks like he gets taken down. Three members going down for Flippers down. We saw a perfect, and it's just this is insane. This is a back and forth battle here at the very beginning.
yeah, it's just a bloodbath right now here at the beginning for fighting for the power ups, and very even 4-3 for Flippers down right now. But it looks like probably that bulldog control should be in the hands of Inept if they were able to pick it up off one of the dead bodies on the ground.
Yeah, and we're just seeing it's a bloodbath here at the start. It's very, very even. You got Darth Chivas here. He's controlling the tires section here. He's gonna back down from that member there and just play his life, regain himself here, and just try to stick with a teammate. But we got three members of Inept controlling that B side. Gonna get a couple shots. Morris is doing a great job of getting damage in the back of that player that went into tires. He's gonna get cleaned up though. We've got some good decent teamwork out of Flippers down here right now at the current moment. But yeah,
Yeah, I thought that play by Morris was a little forced, right? He
yeah,
missed the guy that was over at the planter side that ended up killing him because he was chasing the kill and he wasn't there with teammates. So he made like kind of an ill-advised push. Though they're starting to gain a little bit of control here. Back and forth the game goes. They did a good job there of like teaming up on B to get that one kill. And if they're able to get Flipper down stuck in the C spawn, sometimes it's very hard to get out of that in Slayer, and you can kind of get stuck in there. But they're making a coordinated effort to kind of push up driveway, and they get a few slays here. And this Mungtug, I think Mungtung has the rockets, and that's going to be big. He gets one with them, and he's looking for more people to shoot down with these.
and this is what you need if you want to break that tie that we just saw. But Flippers down going to take a 1-point lead here. We've got three members of Inept over there towards B, but at least they're sticking together, doing a good job. We're going to see two members push towards Flippers down. Going to get a member cleaned up there. We got one member of Inept very, very weak on the bottom of A. Mega Man, though, trying to play his life, is going to get cleaned up. Three members for Inept are going to go down, and Flippers down just keeping themselves in this game, doing a good job. And now they got a little bit of momentum in their favor. They got a 3-point lead here, but let's see how that turns out.
They got the bulldog control, and it was weird because they were kind of split spawn there a little bit. But I forget who it was that was up on the C spawn. He was just laying fire, kind of some suppressing fire, not allowing those guys just to chase his teammates down and just get a full push onto the two guys that were on A, and then they were able to coordinate and get over to A and wipe the entire team of Inept. And now they have Bulldog control and a small lead.
Yeah, and they're doing a good job of like trying to control the sandbox, even though it's a back and forth game. It's not too late for Inept to make a comeback, but Darth Chivas is doing a good job of just maintaining pressure right here, and and just looking down those sight lines. He's going to get a cleanup onto Morris, doing a good job. He's going to rotate back towards your tires. His teammate, unfortunately, did go down, so he's not going to have any help here. As well, actually, I take that back. One member does come in behind him, so he has a little bit of help. Paladin, though, is going to play his life and rotate back to C to meet up with his teammate and just kind of like patrol that area, though. But yeah, right now, if Flipper's down, it's just keeping that momentum in their favor, and then as long as they control the sandbox, they could pull this out for themselves and win this game. So.
Yeah, they're doing a good job of just applying pressure. Like they're not giving them any space. Like, you saw a guy like Morris who just really popped off. I mean, he's still having a solid game, but his assists, look at the assist numbers. The assist numbers are just not there for the side of like they were in the previous game for, the side of Inept. And just the pressure that, Flippers down continues to apply. It's just making it kind of a frenetic pace, and it seems that Inept does not like the pace of play, right? It doesn't seem to be their style at this point.
No, definitely not. I mean, Flippers Down is playing a little bit more fast-paced of a game, and Inept is really just kind of, I feel like, just kind of like in a panic in some of these situations that they're finding themselves in. But Paladin's going to get a perfect right there. Very, very nice shots coming out of him. He's going to spot a member of Flippers Down in back A, but he's doing a good job of just kind of controlling that choke point, but he's going to opt to rotate because he knows that there's a few members over here towards purple. Doing a good job of just kind of playing his life and just keeping pressure in this area here.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 1-point game, so it's anybody's game. They've done a good job, even though it seemed to be like the aggressor was Flippers Down. They've kept the game close, even though it doesn't appear to be like their preferred style of play, like at this pace. It's anybody's game at this point, with it being a 1-point game. And there you go. We're almost tied up. Well, actually extended to 2 because they take 2 down. And really fun game so far. I'm enjoying like the contrasting styles and just the increased pace of play by this team. And that's a big takedown to get the trade there, especially when you're in the lead by 2. If you can get a trade, brings you one more closer to that 40 kill mark.
Yeah, and Inept has closed the gap. It wasn't a very, very big gap, but like they have closed the gap somewhat. So like it's really any man's game right now. But whoever gets control of these rockets may find themselves in a very good position, which is going to be Lemon Pepper. He's going to hopefully maybe get a shakedown here and take down a couple members of Inept with that rocket. But we'll see what he does here, as he's going to opt to actually whiff one, but he does connect that one. He's basically going to get a trade there. So didn't get a whole lot of damage done with it, but it's going to work in their favor, as they do have a 3-kill lead here, and yeah,
And they get control of that of that Bulldog now, the one power weapon left on the map once the rockets have gone. And they're just really just moving as a team. You see all 3 of them just push in there and take out those 2 players. And they've really extended the lead up to 6, and they're only 4 kills away from even up the series here.
Yeah, and the thing about Flippers Down is they have this lead now, and they are basically like putting their foot on the pedal and just accelerating this this momentum that they have, and creating pressure and damage. And so it's right now it's just like, yeah, they did a good job right there of just not letting up, and that's what got them the game. And even if you can't put up that many kills, you want to limit your deaths. But we're starting off with Paladins over here on the side of Inept, and right now he's going to go ahead and get that Bulldog. We're already seeing some very smart gameplay out of them. They're going to push together, but one of his buddy there gets taken down. Did see one member, I believe, go for the camo. He gets taken down as well. It's not a very good situation starting off here. Flippers Down have the momentum in their favor currently.
Yeah, they were able to take 3 of the 4 of Inept out on the initial slays, and now Darchivius is making his push into the base. He's getting a couple slays with his teammates. It's like you say in like Flag, it's about getting the slays to get position and then getting another round of slays to start your flag run. and they haven't quite gotten enough to really pick it up, and he's gonna just try and throw it down mid. It looks like, um, which kind of looks like it may be a dead flag run, but Contra does his work, and then Morris comes in and gets the kill.
Yeah, and this is kind of the gameplay I was expecting on this map. It's going to be a very, very back and forth game. If you see this game type, you can pretty much fully expect it to go to the time limit, because I mean you got 10 minutes here still on the board, and it's a 5 flag cap game, and it's just going to take pretty much all that time to even get close to getting 5 caps. It's very, very tough to get a flag run on this map.
Yeah, and I like what Darth Chibius did there. He pulled some of the resources of, I think it was Paladin that was pushed forward, that was trying to help Morris out. And when he made that pull, it forced them to go back. Not that they panicked, but they just didn't support their current flag run that Morris was on. They went back to prevent the other flag run, and it went back to being just nothing. Both flags got returned, and sometimes that's a key thing to do and capture the flag. If you see that the rest of your teammates have died and the other team's kind of pushed up, sometimes you just want to distract them, pull their flag, make them second guess like what's going on the map.
Yeah, Morris right here, he's going to work with his teammate to try to clean up this member of Flippers down. He's having a little bit of trouble, but he does get that pick. Right now, it's pretty much a stalemate, and yeah, this Mung actually, he has a fumble. He didn't get the pick up the camel, but he does now. So will we see him go for a flagpole, or will he just opt to put some damage down on the map?
Well, and sometimes, if you're the Invis guys, it's good to just be sneaky and get a lot of information on where the opposing team is, so that your teammates can kind of set up and get the slays rather than you. Information sometimes is just as valuable as using the invisible to get kills for yourself.
Well, one of the strategies I've seen play out in matchmaking on this map is like you'll see like both teams really struggle to get a flag run, but whoever gets that camo, sometimes you'll see them just go pull the flag and run it straight bottom middle, and I've seen it work. I've seen it work multiple times, but it doesn't look like he went for that. But look, Inept stuck in the back of the base. One member does get cleaned up. Doesn't look like actually the rest of them did rotate to the left side of the map, but that's going to leave an opening here for Darth Chibius to start a run for his team, and he's wide open right now. He has a clear shot, but he's going to get naded from behind. He does get picked off, but he's got one other member with him to help continue that run. Will that prove successful? We'll see here in just a second.
Yeah, and he was able to get it to the halfway mark, right? So
Yep.
that's a big thing if they're able to pick it up, because it looks like they are sort of returning their own flag. It's 90% returned, and if they can get a few more slays here, they're going to probably get the first flag cap of the series. But a big takedown by Mega Man Matt, but he misses the pistol whip. He misses
What
the
a
pistol
fumble.
whip, and they get the cap, and that's a huge miss. I mean, not that he would have been able to get the slay and get the flagpole, so they might have been able to return it even. And now they're facing a 1-0 hole. Not plenty of time left with 7:38 on the timer. As Morris is going to opt to throw it down in the bottom mid and try and get a few more slays with his teammate. So he misses the pistol whip, cleans out one, but he gets taken down immediately. But sneaky play, Paladin. He started walking it. Now he's running it, and he's all the way into his base, and I'm not sure they're going to be able to stop this flag run with all of his teammates sort of spawning up on the base. And
This is such a good play coming out of Inept. If I would have been Flippers down after we got that first flag cap, I would have tried my best to clear out the base. It just didn't pan out for him, unfortunately, and Inept just got that really nice sneaky run there, and it very, very much played out very well in their favor here, as they did tie the game up. But now we got Tango on board here. He's already in the base, but he's by himself. He's trying to play it sneaky because he does know a member of Inept is there. He's going to opt to throw it out here in the middle, but he gets melted like M&Ms in a microwave, and it's just not very it's not very good right now. I don't know. I kind of would have probably got some information and damage if I was him.
No, exactly. He just going out bottom mid. He just had no chance. Like everybody just looked at him, and like you said, it was a pure melt.
It was like buttered, man. Like butter on popcorn, man. It was just a melt. Like it didn't last very long. But Tung Mung, he's here. He's trying to get some damage down. But it's wow, what a fight that was. I almost felt like he was gonna pull that off somehow, but he did get cleaned up. And Tango Enforcer, though, he's trying to play his life. He's gonna try to get this pick. Does get the pick. He knows a member is on their snipe. That member is going to get taken down by one of his teammates, and he's doing a good job, but it does get picked off from behind, unfortunately.
Yeah,
doing a good job.
It's it's really just it's like hectic. Like a lot of maybe ill-advised pools going on after the first cap for each team, and then just a bunch of slaying, right?
Yeah.
Back and forth slaying. Like you don't have anybody that really Contro as usual is putting a lot of damage, assists, and kills in, and the team of Inept kind of pretty even among them.
I was gonna say we just saw the first sniper on screen, I believe, but we got another one here. But he gets taken down as well. No sniper action for either of those members. Unfortunately, 3 members do go down for Inept. And this is where, like I said, I feel like the time is gonna play all the way out. We do only have 5 minutes left, and it's only 1 cap for each team here. I mean, very, very. This is a very, very big map. I do believe, 5 is a little bit too much in my opinion for flag caps, but I don't think we're going to see that. I think we're going to see like a 2-1 or a 3-1 or a 3-2, game here. So Morris is pulling it bottom middle. Very risky play in my opinion, but he does get it past the halfway mark for his team. And Lemon Pepper's trying to stop that run. Doing a good job, though. We do have 3 members of Inept down, and this is the moment where we want to get in there and get this re, and he's going to do just that.
Yeah, the whole team just went to it. That was just such a smart play. It's past the halfway mark. You got 3 of them down. You have most of your team up, and all 3 of them went in there and just got a quick return. Very smart play.
Yeah, and it's like whoever can get it halfway, but get it halfway successfully without dying is probably going to be the team to get that cap. Just didn't work out for Inept right there. But right now we're at a little bit of a stalemate. There's not a lot of action going down. Don't really think I hear any gunshots. You can almost hear a pin drop.
Yeah, I feel like it's been so fast-paced and so hectic that it was almost like they needed a breather. The teams needed a breather. They're trying to get information, maybe see if they can get a pick off of somebody, making it, poor play, but get it halfway. It seems like all these teams are just trying to pull it down the bottom mid, which I don't know if that's necessarily always the correct play. Sometimes I agree. It's like going back to what you said earlier, C4, before the map started. If you can get 3 down, get 2 or 3 down really quick down and get that run and get it halfway down bottom mid, that's a great play. But if you only got 1 of them down and go for it, not necessarily. Oh, what do we see here, C4?
Are we going to see a Kong here? Is that what we're going to see? Oh, he does get it! Nice! The first one of the HRL season, guys. Your very first canister play here.
And Darchibius. It had to be him, right? I mean, he's just making the cheeky plays. Evil maniacal plays by Darchibius.
Very, very solid. I mean, those things are not easy to get a kill with sometimes, because I mean, the arching throw can really throw you off, and you can end up sometimes just killing yourself.
Well, that's 4 down, and that's when you make the bottom mid flag run, right?
Yep.
They got 4 down, and now he's running it, and I mean, what a play! What
a
play!
He had camo for a second, but it ran out. Unfortunately, he could have probably been a little sneaky if it would have had a little more time. But he's doing a great job. He's running it slowly but surely. It's working out for him, but he's gonna have.
He just needs his teammates to be there. A fumble.
Yeah.
Oh, big fumble. His teammates are not there. But Paladin unaware.
Yeah.
Paladin kind of did not make. He was too slow on his push.
I thought we were gonna see Paladin contest that.
Yeah, I did too. He does get the slays there, but right now, they're down 2-1. They're trying to push up with 3 down on the side of Flippers down, and they're making their flag run as they do that, as they get the 3 down.
Inept's going to have to be quick. I mean, there's only a minute 47 left in this game, and you're losing by 1 flag cap, but he's going to get taken down. Hopefully this one member from the Inept can stop him from getting the re, but there's going to be 2 members of Flippers down there.
Yeah.
That. Yeah, it looks like they are going to get that return.
In minute 30, you're right. They do not have a lot of time. They got 3 down when they started that flag run, but a great job by the side of Flippers down to just all flood to the flag and just delay.
Remember, I was gonna say, remember that strategy I talked about. The camo is up. This is the moment where you can make a camo flag run. You really need it. Somebody needs to get that and take control of that. But I don't know if anybody does have it.
Nah, well, it looks like somebody picked it up, and it is
Uh-oh.
Paladin actually. He's being sneaky, which is smart. He's not going in. He's not taking any shots yet. Smart move not to shoot the teammate there where he would get called out. He's trying to sneak in for the pistol whip. That's good. And we'll see if he's going to be able to make this flag run with 2 down. He can pick it up, and if he walks it, he will not be seen, but he's choosing to run with Invis, and I think his Invis has run out actually. So
For a second, the stars aligned. I mean, he has a great opportunity to get it, and he's getting it past the halfway mark. His team needs to converge together here and create pressure around him. But yeah, 3 members going down for Flippers down. This is the moment where you can tie the game. We have 1 member trying to get the return. He's not going to be successful in that return. He gets taken down, and this is going to be proven very, very well for Inept. They're going to be able to tie the game. There's only 11 seconds left, guys.
yeah,
They get the tie. Yep. This I told you. Did I tell you not? I think we're gonna see a 3-2 game. This is gonna be 3-2 for sure.
And you look at it. Look at Contro. I mean, 25 kills and 16 assists. And his counterpart on the other side is Morris with 27 kills and 9 assists. So those two are still duking it out. Very even in the slays department. If you look across both teams, boards a lot of 17s, 16s, and 15s. And we'll see overtime, for the team to take control of the series and go up 2-1.
Yeah, what you see though, like you see Cantrell, man, he's been putting in a lot of work. 16 assists and 26 kills. But his teammates are doing just as much work in the kill department. I mean, they're not too far behind them, and that's proved to be very successful for them. But Inept is right behind them. They are not lagging behind. I'm not sure if we see the camo into play yet. I'm not sure who got that, but
I think somebody burned it on the first because I saw a Flippers down, player jump up there and grab it at the very beginning of overtime, but he got melted right away when he was jumping off with it. So I don't believe it is on, the field. I think it was burned.
this is a moment where Flippers can take advantage. They just wiped the whole team. You want to get in their base as quickly as possible. We do see Tango already making a push, and you got 2 members trying to anchor down the middle of the map and just create pressure and damage. I mean, they're doing a good job, but unfortunately, Tango did go down, followed by Lemon Pepper. It didn't quite shake out for him. Unfortunately, 3 members do go down, and this is going to be a dead run right here.
Yeah. And Chibius, the best thing he can do here is just slay Morris. Whoa, I'm not sure what's going on there. We had a little bit of a lag out situation there. Unfortunate for the side of Chibius.
Yeah, that didn't play out very well for him. This is a very, very back and forth overtime here. I mean, it's not really going in the favor of either team at the moment. I mean, it's just straight, just trading off kills here. But we're gonna see a sniper come into play. We do got Mungtung trying to make a run, but he's gonna get melted really, very, really quick there. We do see a pull from the side of Flippers down. They're gonna try to create a distraction here, but going ahead and go to return.
I think, and that distraction was good, right? They were able to get a return because of it, and see, that's a strategy, right? If you're not there, don't turn around. Just go pull the other team's flag, so maybe your teammates that are spawning up can go and get the kill on the flag runner and get the return.
Yeah, we're seeing a split here. We got 1 member just getting taken down. We got 1 member singled out here from Flippers down again. He's going to get taken down. That's 3 down for Flippers down. Morris gets that double. He's created some pressure on the map and an opportunity for a flag run. He's going to get a commando perfect. Sick gunshots. He's going to get this flag run, but he's getting shot in the back. Doing a very good job. He's going to try to play his life. Oh, my God. Him and his team melt that player, but it's going to be a – ooh, is it not a dead run? It's not a dead run.
Not a dead run, as the Mungtung has got it really close to his base. I think this is going to be the one that does it. He's getting shot in the back, but his teammates are spawning on him.
Oh, that
they got the kill. The nade. Do they pull the flag?
Oh, 3 down for each side right here, but
This is a
Cantrell is
goal
coming
line.
in clutch for his team.
Wow, the goal
Oh,
line stand in overtime. I thought for sure that was going to be the game, and Contro comes up big. 34 kills and 20 assists for this man. Can he be stopped? He's doing everything for his team.
just got a little bit over a minute of gameplay left. Folks, we might have to see a full replay, or at least not a full, but a first flag cap in a reset here. I'm not quite sure how this is going to pan out.
Man, a little double overtime action is what it's looking like. It's probably going to end up happening. There's a
Yeah.
great double kill by Morris. He's no slouch himself with 38 kills and 11 assists. You know, he's been putting in the damage. He's made some great plays with some reversals. And, you know, we're on with Tango Enforcer right now, who's having himself a decent game as well. No one's really having that, you know, per se bad game. Everybody's kind of working together. We got a really tight game. He misses the pistol whips multiple times. His teammate takes him out.
I gotta say, for a very big and tricky map, you know, with a different type of flow, this is a very interesting game, and it's very exciting, honestly.
No,
I'm
it's
having
been
fun.
very competitive, slaying back and forth, very high pace of play. You know, for a big map, like you said, like the pace of play has been exceptionally fast, and you know, it'd be interesting I'm interested to see who's going to win this, because right now it's looking like this is going well with 4 seconds. They get that flag return. This is going to double OT.
Yep.
Not a dead flag yet.
Yeah, got a
There's the
sudden
one
death.
time moving in there, but he gets taken out, and that's going to probably do it unless one of his teammates can get in there, and I don't think it's going to be possible. So we're going to go to double OT.
Hang tight, folks, man. We're going in a double overtime here. Very interesting gameplay.
Here we go.
You know, what
Double
would be
OT. We're
very-
jumping in with Morris.
You know, it would be very exciting if somebody gets this camel right off rip and goes for a flag run, you know, and just tries to be sneaky. That would be very cool to see. But right now, we got Morris on board. He's got the shotgun in his pocket. He's shooting a member. He got Darth Chivas here in the back, taking him down. He's
And
making
I
a
do
solo
believe
first
his teammate got the invisibility. I think that, yeah, his teammate, or no,
kill.
his teammate did. That's Lemon Pepper we're on with. So it was.
I thought we were going to see a back
Excuse me.
smack there.
Excuse me there. Yeah, and they're doing exactly what you said, trying to make a run with invisibility and the flag. And what a play by Morris.
Oh, no.
He's saying get turned on. He's saying get
This-
turned on.
This is exactly what I thought we were going to see. Because, I mean, I've actually used this strategy myself in matchmaking, you know, going into overtime. But, like, dude, they didn't even take full advantage of it. Flippers down. We're 3 down right there. And he had a camo. And he opted to throw the flag and give away his position. And now they don't have that flag run anymore.
No, and I will say, you know, that's a little bit of a blunder, but I'm going to have to say that,
Humble.
you know, the team of Flippers Down has been excellent. I don't know if it's their excellence in returning flags or it's more of a, you know, bumbles by the side of Inept. I'd like to say, you know, the
I'd say it's a
prior.
little bit of both, honestly. I mean, the Flippers Down did a great job, though, of, you know, just being very quick on their feet and getting that return. But, you know, like I said, like, they had that camo. Inept had that camo. They had that. I felt like they had that flag cap in their pocket there, but just with that
Yeah.
fumble and Flippers Down's quickness, it just didn't help, you know?
Yeah, well, he tossed it and then he hit the ceiling with it. And
Yep.
if he had just chosen to walk, he had camo and they wouldn't have known where he was. So until, you know, it ran out. But we're here now, and he's Paladin's trying to play for the OS. I mean Invis. He's a little early, but no one's even paying attention. He gets a free pick. He's choosing to go in and try and get slays, which,
Risky,
you
but
know,
he gets the kill.
he gets the kill. Maybe if he can get a couple kills here, but you know, he's running away from the flag caps. He's spotted out, and you know, he hasn't even gotten 2 kills with invisibility, and you know, he's not getting a flag run with it either. So I'm not sure that was the most effective use of camo, as we're kind of at a stalemate, just trading kills back and forth, 2 down for both squads. And you know, Dark Chivius is trying to make a sneaky play, but he's the only one alive on his team currently.
I don't know if his. I mean, I'm sure, you know, his damage counted for something there as they did take him down, but he could have got a huge distraction by pulling the flag with that camo while his team was fighting, and it created a, you know, an opportunity to get a cap. But it's just a standoff right now. It's just, yeah, it's both teams going back at it, back and forth.
Well, yeah, his damage definitely counted for something. I'm
Yeah.
just saying that, like you said, like he could have been. I mean, if you're walking with invisible, they don't know where the flag is. So
No.
they have to kind of guess where you're at based on maybe their positioning, which, sometimes is not always correct. And, it's a guessing game.
And
But,
that's not like the oddball glitch, because I mean, if you're walking with the flag normally without camo, you're still not going to be seen. So I mean, the oddball glitch with camo is a little bit different. So you can, it's just fair play in flag though. With camo.
yeah. Well, and that's the thing that kind of goes back to the fumble, right? In the first overtime, when he had the invisibility, even when invisibility wears off, if he's walking the flag, they still have no clue where he is. They have
Yeah.
to guess based on the positioning of their players on the map. And we're just kind of here at a standoff. Like, everything's kind of slowed down a little bit. We're kind of just having some fights. As somebody looks like Morris is trying to make a pull of the flag here as two go down on the side of Clippers down. He's kind of slow playing the flag pull, but that's why somebody was looking for somebody, and Tango Enforcer was in their flag, and he's making a great run. He's got fire on those shoes, like you were saying in the other match. He's running this thing all the way there. Gets taken down eventually, but he got it to his teammates. Dark Chibius is continuing the run, and it's we're gonna have a little old-fashioned flag standoff here, as both
Yeah.
teams have each other's flags in their base, and it's just gonna depend on who gets the slays and gets their flag back first.
You see, we only got 7 minutes left. A lot of time has passed in this game, and it's just it's one of these maps where I mean, it's going to be a continuous standoff, like at multiple points in the game here. And right now, both teams are just fighting to get a little bit of map control. As they both have each other's flags here in possession.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm not. They're holding in different positions, each of them.
Yep.
Dark Chibius is hanging out right next to the flag, and Mega Man Matt has kind of gotten it a little off to the side near Sniper, but they know where it is now, and they're able to get the takedown as his teammate comes in there to help him out. And that could have been a little bit of a dicey situation if he had gone down there before his teammate came to,
Yeah, but Mega Man Matt's doing a great job. He's playing his life. I mean, he's not in the best of positions in my opinion, but he's still making really good use of where he's at. Just keeping his life intact. But he does get taken down actually, and we got Paladin here though, trying to save it. So yeah, they're doing a good job of keeping it live, but you
Yeah,
know,
it's just this is the point where it's just going to be hard.
yeah,
Most of the pressure has seemed to be on the side of Inept, where Flippers Down has kind of been pushing them, and it seems like more of the resources and lives have been used by Inept in their base. Now they're sort of making a little bit of a push up. They got two in their base, but Morris goes down, so that's going to kind of delay that flag push. Front of Inept, and then puts them on the offensive for Cantro going for this invis. Can he get it clean? Oh, Paladin sees him, but he sneakily gets around here. He knows where Paladin is, and Paladin used to know where he was, and he's got a shotgun here. Oh, and that's a big takedown. If he, plays his shield a little bit here, goes in, they know he's coming. They just can't see him. The nades are going to come in. I don't know if they're going to be able to take him. He takes out Morris. Oh, big kill by the Lung Tongue.
Wow, that was good camo play from Cantro. Just unfortunately, just was not enough.
No, there was just too many people. The whole squad was spawning up back there, and kind of worked against him. Unfortunately, he did get 3 people down, but not enough. In a flag standoff, that's what makes this so hard. And also, it's a big map, right? So, like, with the map being so large, it's very hard, to get all your guys on one side of the map, and teams are gonna spawn near their base. So it'd be interesting to see. The side of Flippers Down has been more aggressive in pushing the flag, and it kind of looks like the side of Inept is kind of slow playing this, trying to get a couple picks at their base. But it's like you say, you get a couple picks at your own base, you have so much further to run up.
The thing I see though, the thing I'm seeing from Flippers Down though right now is they're pushing very solo like. I mean, like you had that one member just kind of pushing by himself trying to make a play happen, but unfortunately, got 2 members that end up there together. It's not going to work out for you. You need to be pushing with your team, and Honestly, I know it's a very risky play, but maybe send 3 of your members. Wow, what a snipe! Oh my gosh, Morris peeling
Well,
the faith off of Darth Chivius.
and that was maybe an ill-advised. Oh, they got the flag return,
Uh-oh. What is this?
but it doesn't matter because that Tango Enforcer taken down, you know,
Oh,
taken down
we're seeing another
more.
cellmate between both teams. They've pulled each other's flags yet again, as both of them did get returned, but he's gonna play that. He's gonna go ahead and opt to put some damage down, try to stop this flag run.
Yeah, he's kind of abandoned the flag, going for a run. It's kind of a dangerous play. I'm not sure I'm agreeing with it, but
Okay.
if
Isn't oh
they're going to get the return, I'm not sure any of his teammates know where that team's flag is. I mean, they know where it is. I'm not sure any of them can get to it. Darchibius is going to get a touch though, but I don't know
yeah,
why he's running it down the middle. He
I
probably
could
should have opted.
I could see him coming from a mile away, but he's gonna get contested here by a member of
Yeah,
Inept. But he's gonna get taken down, unfortunately. Yeah, that run could have taken it a different route, and it probably would have played out a little bit differently.
yeah,
Bottom middle is not the best decision.
yeah. I'm not sure why he just jumped out into the line of fire. Right, he just chose to take the flag into the line of fire instead of just dropping down
Yeah,
in the
exactly. From that.
backside from
Yep.
camo. You drop down from the backside, you're not taking any damage. No, not everybody on the map can see you. Um, yeah, a little ill-advised play there, but Tango Enforcer just putting in the damage, killing spree, and a perfect to go to boot.
Yeah, this is just wow, this is crazy. I mean, we only got 2 minutes left. Are we gonna go? Are we gonna see triple overtime tonight? Is that what's gonna happen? Because this is just insane.
I mean, we might have to just call this a tie because the way these teams are playing, this could just be a straight we could be here all night. Um,
And
I'm joking. We'll play it out, but it's the flag is on the move for Tango Enforcer. He's halfway, but now his flag's been pulling and he goes down. They're definitely
wow,
going to get this return, and they do have three players over there. For the South of Inept, this is the run. This is the run
Darth
that could change it. But
But Darth Chibius is doing a good job though. He's
he just
anchoring that
goes in
point,
there.
putting tons of damage down, doing a great job of keeping his team in the game here. But this is one of those things we were talking about with this map. It's kind of it's very, very big. There's multiple angles to take, and it's just a lot of open space here. To get cleaned up, and like flag runs are going to be very, very hard to get going, and that's exactly what we're seeing.
Yeah, I mean, we had two flag caps in regulation, in first overtime, none, and in the second overtime, we got 1 minute left, and we haven't had one either, obviously. So, the teams have sort of hungered down and been able to, they had flag standoffs, they've had, returns of flags, goal line stands, a lot of fun things happening. And, Paladin takes down one member, and they're 3 down. His lemon pepper does spawn up. Dark Chibius is kind of on his own over there, unfortunately for him. He gets taken out, and we are down almost to the 30-second mark with no flag. Flag is on a run by Morris, but yeah, he's got some help. Paladin comes in and helps out Morris, but Morris does end up going down, it appears.
Oh,
But
good
Paladin's
job
going to
from
make this
Paladin
run,
there.
and he's got 2 teammates with him to help. So if these 2 teammates can cover him, I believe we're going to have a flag cap here. But I said that last time, so I've been wrong before, but I don't see anybody near the flag of Inept. It's
This
looking like if
is
he doesn't get taken out, this is going to be it. That's game.
oh, that
That's
was
game.
clutch. That was clutch. It was very much down to the wire there. I mean, there was only like 4 seconds left before he put it boot up here, and we're starting out with Cantro, one of the beast of the night here. He's gonna pick up the stalker, lay down some damage on the top A, and just and keep the sight line here free. But like Morris though gets the free rocket launcher pretty much. He's gonna get a trade onto a member of Flippers down. We got a 2-on-2 here situation going on. I do believe there's one rocket left in the chamber somewhere over here, and we're gonna see Paladins pick that up. We have some early control from Inept. They're gonna get the first point on the board, and they've got pretty much Flippers downs all the way here in the back of the sea. Not a very good position for yourself, but they're gonna break out nonetheless and get a couple of trades here.
Yeah, and like you're saying, C is really hard. If you get in, especially in strongholds, if you get just kind of pinned in to C, and it's really hard to get out of there. and gain some control of the map. But what a play by Tango and Forzer. He just took that map or that point by himself, but he is taken down as we have a hotly contested B stronghold right now, as people are dying left and right for each team.
Yeah, and it looks like it's going to be a pretty much a tie game for the most part. One member of Inept does get taken down trying to take that stronghold, and it's going to be reset. So, yep, it's going to be 3 down for Inept. Flipper's down, doing a great job so far of trying to control both of these points. Not a preferable setup, but it is working.
Yeah, Cantro is just kind of being annoying with that Stalker. He's really just putting damage in and allowing his teammates to clean up the kills of the damage that he has put in. But, most of his teammates go down, and he's trying to make a sneaky play over here towards C to kind of maybe put a little bit of distraction in, as most of the players for Inept are on B. What a double kill by Lemon Pepper. He sneaks in there. He's going for the trip. He's not going to get a triple, though. A little over aggressive, but all 4 are down, and that's going to be a flip of the stronghold there. They're flipping the stronghold, and Contra's on A, and we have a trip cap here to start the game. Ooh, big kill by Dark Shabius and the Rockets to go with this trip cap.
Momentum is in their favor. They get the reset on A, but Inept's going to go ahead and they're going to take C. I guarantee you they're going to try to go for B first, but we'll see how that plays out. He does have 1 rocket left in the chamber. Darth Chibius is just controlling this mid lane here. He does spot 2 members over here towards Shotgun, but they're going to get punished by Lemon Pepper, who is waiting around just around the corner. He gets cleaned up, trying to be a little too much aggressive, and Morris coming in with the double kill. He's going to find that shotgun in his back pocket, spots another member towards the tire engine there, and they're going to go ahead and try to cap A, but it's going to be contested. Mega Man's going to get taken down, unfortunately, and it's going to be almost a full white for Flippers down, but Tango just coming up clutch, going to get that reset. And now we see Inept back on the scoreboard here.
Yeah, big kill by Tango Enforcer. He was the only one left alive, but, Paladin, after Morris went down, was the only one alive there, too. So, sort of, he did his job to alleviate the pressure and not allow them to get the trip cap. And now his team's coming in, and 3 go down for an Inept, and they got control of the map again. Flippers down.
And right now it is, it's like a 50-point lead for Flippers down. They do still have control of A and B. They got control of PD right now, and it's going to be a 2 down for Flippers down. And this is the point where if you're Inept, you need to take full advantage of this. Be quick on your feet. You do have 3 down. You can get a cap here. They're going to go ahead, though. They're going to get that B cap. And we're going to see most of their members over here in C, about half of them here. But Tango trying to make a sneaky play. Does get taken down, unfortunately for him.
Yeah, a little remote detonation happens, and Morris goes to get the rockets. And he's going to get them, and he's going to take Dark Chibius out. And we got 2 down and 1 rocket left, for Morris to play with. He's got a shotgun as well. He picks that up, and he's utilizing this sandbox. Misses with the rocket there, and now everybody knows where he is, and he's just trying to pay his life with that shotgun. And, good run here by the side of Inept. They had a little bit of a deficit here that they've really, almost completely erased with this CB hold.
Yeah, and that lead has been dwindled down to under 6 points now, or 10. Sorry, take that back. 10 points at the current moment. But yeah, Inept's keeping themselves in this game. They have a fair shot to to win just as much as Flippers down does. But this Mung Tung doing a good job of just putting down damage, trying to control this lane, but he does get picked off. Get a double kill from Cantro, putting down big numbers here. He's looking for the triple, but quite couldn't pull it off. It does get cleaned up, but control is still in the favor of Inept.
And that was a great play by Cantro, because he was kind of weak when he got that second kill of the double kill. And now A is being flipped. They're going for a little unconventional AC hold on the side of Inept. There's still 2 left in C. And right away 3 players take down Paladin and give A back in their control. And now, they're putting a few more points up on the board, but, we have basically a tie game right now, and, the game's really in the balance here as teams are just slaying back and forth at this moment.
See a perfect coming out of Cantro. Almost killed himself. He shot one of those spike grenades, but he ends up living there. We're going to see a double kill, though, on the board. 2 members down for both teams. Morris, though, is going to try to save this stronghold. Does get the reset, doing a great job here. He's going to get some shots from bottom A. He's laying down some damage as well on that opposing player, but Mega Man camping out here in the middle, waiting for this rocket launcher. He gets cleaned up from the shotgun ATM side, but Inept's going to come clean with those rockets. They got 2 in the chamber, and they're going to find and connect
Oh.
one of those. It's going to be, but 3 members down for Inept. So, that rocket might come in handy and even up the odds here for him.
Yeah, if they can find the rocket. And, all those kills just resulted in more time for the side of Flippers down because there were a lot of trades happening. What a play by Tango Enforcer. Archivius did find the rocket. He gets it. I don't know what happened there. It didn't really register on the screen to say he got a kill, but I assume he did.
But as
And
quickly as Inept had brought that game back, they're finding themselves at a bigger deficit at this point in time now. It's 1-8, or was that 183? No, yeah, it's
193.
sorry, 193. It's hard to read. 193 to 114 in favor of Flippers down, and they're looking to close this game out and end this series. Or
Oh,
not end the
big,
series, sorry, tie this series up. Sorry.
big trade and, big cap by the Monk Dung. He was able to, get the trade and the cap, and now they're on the prowl trying to take A as the side of Flippers down. I seem to have spawned on the C side of the map. They're doing a little bit of a split spawn here approach, whereas 2 are fighting at A and 2 are coming up, C to try and take B. And that distraction, taking 3 down, is probably going to give them what they need to get this B confirmed onto the map. He sticks them, so he's not going to be able to get it, and that's going to be some more time going in the favor of Flippers down.
And Tango, he's pushing up here on a player from Inept. He's going to get that clean or a pickup. He's looking to pick another kill. Gets a double on that player into B. Doing a good job. We've got 3 members down for Inept. They're gonna cap B while he's sitting there. He does get cleaned up. Lemon Pepper's gonna come in with a shotgun. He's gonna get a double kill trade there. Very good job from him to even up the odds here. But even though we see Inept with control of 2 strongholds, they still are down quite a significant amount of points here. But quickly, Flippers down have tried to cap A. It doesn't work out for him there.
And Paladin's able here to, reset B, and, they're trying to slowly get back into it, but it's not a long road back. Obviously, timer's not going to run out here. So they have plenty of time as they're trying to take A and C at the same time. They're going for the trip cap. I'm not sure it's going to work out here. We'll see what happens. Oh, what a kill by Mega Man. Matt, is he going to get the double?
Nice.
Oh, he's going for the double, but he's one shot. But there comes the Monk Tongue to help him out. Ooh, he gets taken out, but the Monk Tongue's there to clean up his kill. And they're able to get their trip cap. And they're bringing this game back if they can keep this trip cap going.
And this is what you need. This is what the doctor ordered if you want to get back in this game. You need a trip cap. But, they're going to lose that, unfortunately, as Flippers down do take A. We do see 2 more members going down. Make that 3 members down for Flippers down. This is the point where you can regain that trip cap. But it does look like C did get flipped by Flippers down. So not quite going to go in your favor there. But you still got 2 points to hold as Flippers down are looking to take B. They do get the reset, though. Good job, though, from Mega Man laying down some damage there.
Yeah, Mega Man Matt doing a lot of damage since we've been seeing him on the stream from his POV. Quite often he's been putting in a ton of damage and just being a nuisance to the side of Flippers down. As this game is starting to pull back close again, as the score is 219 to 183, but that's a big kill by Contro. He's got another teammate there with him. The shotgun's behind. It's going to be a big kill as Morris comes in with that shotgun, and they delay any, capture there. He's got the shotgun. He knows he's there. He missed the pistol whip, unfortunately. And 3 more players from Inept are coming over. He does take one out. Archivius. Oh, the rocket to the face. He's down, and Paladin's got rocket and shotgun.
And Inept are finding themselves back in this game. They are closing in on the score that Flippers down had. They had a huge deficit to come back from, and they've done a great job, of controlling the sandbox here. They do have a shotgun in their pocket. They're going to clean 3 members up of Flippers down. They got control of A and B, and they're just really doing a good job, like just controlling the whole area. They're not letting up. They're not pushing out and trying to get that trip cap, unnecessarily. So, very good job of just, like I said, zoning that whole area there and just keeping flippers down at bay.
Yeah, and ever since that trip cap by the side of Flippers down, that's a big kill. If he gets this kill, he gets a double kill. Contro coming up big. He does take that grenade, but his team did have C. Though C is getting flipped. They need to make a strong push here when there's only Mega Man Matt is the only one on B.
Mega Man Matt, holy crap!
Coming
Look
up
at that.
big.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people weak there for the side of Inept. This is going to be big.
Oh, it's a
Finish plans
1v1. Oh, it's a trade.
A trade, and only Tango and Mega Man Matt are back
Oh,
on the
man.
on the thing. It's going to allow Mega Man Matt is just running to B because he knows that's where they're going, and they don't see him. He's going to probably take down the Tango Enforcer. And
Mega
maybe
Man
2
Matt.
seconds to confirm this is a win. They are taking C, so
Uh-oh.
I will stop the clock. They got to play a perfect game. They're on B now very quickly. This rocket could be big if they're able to get B. Oh my goodness. They're taking A. They're taking B. This is going to be big. They only need 2 points. So, oh, he goes down. He's one shot. If he confirms this, it's going to be game over and series over. And that is it.
Inept are your series winners here, taking the series 3-1.